Avustralyalı yönetmen John Hillcoat, Nick Cave ve Depeche Mode için çektiği kliplerle müzik dünyasında zaten tanınıyordu. Sinema dünyasına ilk girişini ise The Proposition ve The Road filmiyle yaptı. Şimdi ise çok sevdiği western dünyasına Lawless filmiyle geri dönüyor. Amerika'da büyük buhran döneminde kaçakçılıklarıyla ün salan Bondurant kardeşlerin hayat hikayesini beyaz perdeye aktaran Lawrence, western tarzı filmleri sevenler için ideal bir film. Başrollerini Tom Hardy, Shia LaBeouf, Jessica Chastain ve Guy Pearce'ın paylaştığı filmi Kamera Arkası'nı ekranlarınıza getiriyoruz.
Seems you've been involved in certain illegal activities.
These were the new Americans, guys who came from bottom barrel nothingness to be able to support not only their families but an entire community. This is their story. This is what happened.
It began with discovering some newspaper articles that described an incident in December of 1930 at a bridge over a creek called Magotty Creek in Franklin County, where some officers actually shot my grandfather and his brother, Forrest, when they were trying to transport some liquor across the county. Since colonial period, there's a long-standing tradition of gentlemen farmers and poor farmers making their own liquor, and Franklin County was sort of an ideal location for moonshine.
Wherever you could hide, that's where you would find a lot of liquor, and in West Virginia you could hide quite easily. You know, at the time, all they had was their skill, and their skills, at least for this family, was making liquor.
Franklin County, if you wanted to make any kind of extra money, there were a few possibilities.
The more you talk to the people that were involved in bootlegging, they were all good people. They were just trying to get by. With a couple bags of sugar, you could make a product that you could sell.
The problem came with Prohibition, and the fact that liquor was suddenly made illegal wasn't going to stop them. If anything, they just found an opportunity to actually make a lot of money out of it.
When Prohibition comes into effect, it had a kind of unusual impact because suddenly there was more demand for the liquor they were producing. Prices went up, so money became better, and more people started making it. And it was sort of high times for Franklin County.
This area became the new gold rush, and a lot of people moved into West Virginia on top of the Bondurants.
People weren't allowed to make alcohol or drink publicly, etc. So this whole idea of an underground society, I think, really kind of took off. And clearly, you know, the black market and the underground still exists to this day.
Prohibition created the biggest crime wave in history at that time. There was such an appetite there that the street thugs in the big cities moved up a notch, like Capone, and literally overnight they became powerful mobsters in terms of the control of who was going to distribute and sell the liquor.
Action!
This family, the Bondurants, were spearheading this rebellion in the 30s.
Midnight run down a cold dark road.
Fascinating time in American history.
And it's all based on a true story, which makes it even more remarkable.
One of the things that's really special about this film are the performances. Tom Hardy, Jessica Chastain, Shia, Mia Wasikowska, Gary Oldman. It's a cast that was quite spectacular. Tom Hardy plays Forrest Bondurant, and he is the most exciting actor I've seen in a long time.
Pete, who the hell is this son of a bitch?
Me? I'm the one who's going to make your life real difficult from now on if you don't toe the line, country boy.
Don't you ever touch me again.
Jessica Chastain, another extraordinary actor, plays Maggie, who is a girl from Chicago who, for whatever reason, had to get out of town.
I saw you at the Bondurant place.
She sort of brings a beautiful feminine energy to this group of sort of dirty brothers.
You just gonna watch me forever?
This completely catches Forrest off guard.
with what you're doing.
Usually when I get involved with a film, the most important thing is who am I working with? And knowing that my scenes were going to be with Tom Hardy.
You ain't never gonna believe what I just seen. Floor Banner shoot the tires out of goddamn ATU car right smack in the middle of town with a goddamn Tommy gun.
Floor Banner?
Floor Banner. Oh, hey, look here, in the middle of all that, I was thinking about you. Got you one of his showcases, Krieger.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
Shia LaBeouf plays Jack Bondurant, the younger of the three.
Jack is he's like the lion from the Wizard of Oz, but in reverse. He has a whole lot of heart, and that's the hindrance. You first meet him, he's full of empathy, and that empathy is hindering his criminal career.
You're not gonna shoot me. Oh, yeah? Look at you. Boo-hoo. Ain't no honor in the business anymore.
Gary Oldman is one of the greatest actors to ever do this. He's the guy I would like to be in real life, and it's that in the story.
Midnight run down a cold dark road. Load of moonshine on a flatbed board.
The combination of the ensemble is electric and very exciting. Everybody distinctly put their ego down. Said, okay, you know, how can we join forces to create something which is clearly fabulous?
Rule your fear and rule the night. Rule and the lawless fight.
The three brothers are really representative of the small town that they live in that they stick by each other, they have a great sense of respect for each other, and they protect each other.
Really, at the heart of this movie, it's about a family trying to overcome these many problems that they're dealing with all at once.
Jack, it is not the violence that sets a man apart. All right, it is the distance that he is prepared to go.
The whole thing is bubbling underneath and is threatening to erupt at any moment. And then at the same time, there's two really beautiful love stories. It creates this kind of tension.
Would you like to come for a ride with me sometime?
You must be jingle brain if you think I'm gonna get in the car with the likes of you.
Shia's love story with Mia is very classic and old school.
You sure got a funny way of courting, Jack Bondurant. That is what you're doing, right? Courting?
It's so beautiful and so lyrically old-fashioned.
Yeah.
And action.
Rule your fear